Hello, everyone. Definitely sad day. No doubt about that. Lots of moments of silence. Big one right here. Sure, you've all been reading about it. Malaysian Airlines um, MH370, a Boeing 777. Very good airplane. I've flown on that many times. Um, Going from Kuala Lumpur, Singapore to Beijing, China. They lost contact with air traffic control about 2 hours after taking off. 227 passengers, 12 crew members, 239 people. The plane has literally disappeared. And oil slicks have been spotted just off the coast of Vietnam, about 12 miles long. Definitely a sign of a plane crash. Odds are, unfortunately, um, this plane and the passengers are no longer. So we hope for a miracle, but I'm not expecting one. So a moment of silence for them. A moment of silence for this lady just passed away a couple days ago. Sheila McRae. She did live a good long life, lived to be 93 years old. Some sources say 92, some say 93. Um, I just read another one that said she was actually born September 24th, 1924, and passed away 2 days ago, March 6th, 2014. So whether she was 89, 92, 93, who knows? You know how those Hollywood actors and actresses are, but she was actually Audrey. She played not Audrey Meadows. She played Trixie in the 1960s Honeymooners version that I didn't even know about. Um, I'll always remember Audrey Meadows for that. But Sheila McRae, wonderful actress, passed away a couple days ago. Rest in peace to her. And then a very sad day for our man, Big McLeod Huge, our male admin, because he lost one of his heroes. This lady passed away from breast cancer, 61 years old. Wendy Hughes, Australian actress. She is exactly what our man, Big McLeod Huge, loves. Those gorgeous, pale, milfy redheads. He loves them, especially when they're on Star Trek Next Generation. That's right. Wendy Hughes, Lieutenant Darren in Star Trek Next Generation, passed away 61 years old this morning, March 8th, in the year of our Lord 2014. Like I said, only 61 years old, born July 29th, 1952. Cancer is evil, rotten, terrible. Brain cancer. Just a brutal way to go. But moment of silence, please, to those that have passed, and you will definitely not be forgotten. Alrighty. Well, we can't have a show on a dour note. No, that will not happen. We will not do that. Instead, folks, hello everyone. It is Saturday, March 8th in the year of our Lord 2014. In our How are you doing out there? I'm doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. It's Cinema Saturday, alright. And today's featured movie of the week is one of my all-time favorites. Bill Murray in the very famous 1981 movie classic Stripes. If you've never seen this movie, you have truly cheated yourself. Our lovely lady Admin Gidget, I know you don't watch a lot of mainstream movies. Maybe this is one that you have watched, I hope. I know Big McLeod Huge has watched it. I know I've watched it about 30 times. I'm not exaggerating about that either. It's one of my all-time favorites. I love those early 80s comedies. Late 70s, early 80s had the best comedies of them all. No question about that. At least in my opinion. And wow, what a movie, Stripes. Well, hey, today's unofficial sponsor of our show is the amazing, she should be a professional photographer, Kristen Lynn Photography. Now, Kristen Lynn, living in Missouri, or as I like to call it up there, Missouri, She's from Oklahoma, otherwise known as Northern Texas. And just a wonderful, wonderful lady. Always positive posts out there. Wonderful photography. Always posting up pictures of her kids, as she should. An awesome mom, an awesome lady, an awesome friend. Kristen Lynn Photography. Folks, if you haven't checked her page out, you need to go there. Kristen Lynn Photography. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Alright, well, I'm only bringing it out because I've been craving it for a while. It's my last one. So you got to have a proper British pint glass for it. 2011 London Beer Festival, British Beer Festival. Yeah, buddy. Well, see, it's my last one. And figuring the Trooper came from 1981, you know, Iron Maiden song The Trooper. You got to have Iron Maiden Trooper. 4.7% of absolute exquisite wicked awesomeness. And let's bring out a little bit of sound bites from Stripes, of course.
Okay, that's really very good. I'd like to try this one more time, and then we'll call it a day.
This stuff,
I made it around on Monday, and my heart stood still.
Frederick Robinson Limited, Unicorn Brewery, Stockport, Cheshire, United Kingdom. 4.7%. Definitely a true awesome British ale. Robbery opening apparatus, proper technique. I meant to play the other one first. There you go. This is a classic. Listen to this. Basic English. 45-degree angle. Ready to beer consumption apparatus right over the keyboard. Because I'm just that damn good. I haven't spilled a drop yet. Never have, never will.
Good morning. This is Basic English. My name is Russell Ziske. I'm going to be your instructor for the next.
Cheers and beers to all of you pros in Germany, goodbyes, in Japan.
You by your first names because frankly I have a pretty tough time pronouncing some of your last names.
Straight saw day. This is amazing.
Okay, I know you're anxious to jump right in and start speaking English, but there are just a couple of things I need to know first because I've never done this before. So, how many of you would say you speak English fairly well, but with some difficulty? A little English? Yes, you speak some English.
Classic.
Son of bitch, shit.
There you go. See? English learned properly. Well, folks, we got a lot of birthdays to get to. And lots of sound bites. Not a lot of music on this movie, unfortunately, but
I quit my job.
Can't take this anymore.
you're going nowhere, John. You're taking me with you. Happy birthday to my friend Mason McMahon. A real sweetheart of a lady, the pride of Quincy, Massachusetts, who I've known for over 2 decades. Mesa, how are you? Happy birthday to you, 25, man alive, wicked fine, stunningly gorgeous. A real sweetheart of a lady. And Mesa, my friend, hope you're doing well. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. I know you will, because it's your birthday and I'm drinking to you, girl. Have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy your Mesa, my dear. One of our best fans out there. Cheers and beers to you.
Most guys couldn't even handle you. I've been reading books on the outside so I can keep up with you.
Unfortunately, the sound bites aren't very loud, folks. Roberta Leighton. All I remember is those skimpy panties, low rise, and her boobs. Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Run to the center?
I don't know what I want. I want you.
Ooh, bad.
So the basic problem is that I'm still around.
Next birthday is my man John Walsh. No, not the famous America's Most Wanted guy, but a very good friend of mine from back home, Martha's Vineyard Island. A great man indeed. And a Fine outstanding graduate of Martha's Vineyard Beach High School class of 1991.
Not gonna work. Look, I like you.
The best damn graduating class in the history of mankind, womankind, and it kind. John, how you doing? Haven't heard from you in a long time. Love to hear from you, man.
Massive potential for growth.
Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the show. Have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you. And of course the commercial part of it's loud. Duh. Well, let's bring out our next soundbite, eh? Recruitment time. As we say happy birthday to my friend Bart Kent. Here's a badass man I know from good old Martha's Vineyard Island. The Treads men's softball team. That's right. Never forgot. Bart, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. And brother, haven't heard from you in a long time either. Love to hear from you.
We're not parking it. We're abandoning it.
Yeah, classic line.
We're doing this. Listen,
Well, Bart, my man, draw me a line. Let me know how life's treating you. And happy birthday to you. I hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you.
saying is that you get out of exactly what you put into it. Sometimes the Army's your best shot. Now, there's a couple of questions that I have to ask you. They're a little personal.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony or a misdemeanor? That's robbery, rape, car theft, that sort of thing. Convicted? Yeah. No. Never convicted.
So many classic lines in this movie, folks.
Okay. Are either of you homosexuals?
It doesn't matter nowadays. Back in 1981 it did, though.
Flaming or? Well, it's a standard question you have to ask. No, we're not homosexual, but we are willing to learn. Yeah, would they send us someplace special? Yes, it's no on both. All right, now if you'll just give Uncle Sam your autograph, yeah?
My man Roman Gonzalez.
Sammy?
A great leader of men, women, and it's I know from down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. Roman, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. And brother, happy birthday. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. I know you're moved on to bigger and better things. Still living down here in Yeehaw, Texas. Well, Roman, celebrate well and enjoy, my man. Cheers and beers to you. Next on the list, my man Nate Lepard, a badass spark chasing legend of a man, hard worker that I work with down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as West Louisiana. Nate, what up, cuz? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And brother, I know you're gonna party hard and enjoy, celebrate like it's 1969 minus the acid. And hey, cheers and beers to you, alright? Hope you enjoy the show. Gee, boy, I hate that. Classic. Here we go. Remember this? I know I do. Good old Sergeant Hulka.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Hot.
Hey, you were walking.
Can you imagine if boot camp was like that in the Army? Oh my goodness, that'd be funny. What a great song. And then, you know what I was reading today? I actually thought Manfred Mann did the original, but it was actually the Exciters in 1963. Do-Wah Diddy Diddy was done by Manfred Mann a year later in 1964 and became a classic. Excuse me. I think I'm going to have to find the version by the Exciters. The Dude on Run. I thought the Crystals did a version of that originally. I have to look into that one. Oh, hey, here's a big milestone birthday to my man, Yo Frankie! Frank Sherwood, What up, cuz? Badass dash dude. Living in California in the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Southern Oregon. And I worked with him down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Northern Mexico. Yo, Frank, how you doing, brother? Mr. Wicked Hardcore. California Angels, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, Anaheim Angels. Whatever you guys want to call yourself. You're a Wicked Hardcore fan, and rightfully so, as you should be. A true homer. And Frank, definitely miss working with you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Happy milestone birthday to you. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you, man. Welcome to the new age bracket, by the way. Next birthday, my man Greg Leland. Now here's a badass graduate of Martha's Vineyard Regional High School, class of 1990. Bo! I've known him since 1990. A great man indeed. Greg, what up, kids? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, man. And another one I haven't heard from in a while. Greg, hope to hear from you. Drop me a line and let me know how you're doing. And brother, hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you. Ah, God, what a good beer. All right, folks, we had a couple trivia questions. And these were good. And the answers were great. The first one, the EM-50 Urban Assault Vehicle from the movie Stripes was built from what type of vehicle? Would you believe that our man, a fellow Masonic brother, badass of a man, Jeff Dimmitt, who has been guest co-host on Beer and Song of the Day numerous times, Jeff Dimmitt said GMC motorhome. Well, hot diggity dog damn right, brother. You're absolutely smurf are freaking lootly correct. Wicked awesome job, brother Jeff. Way to go. Big love, Dr. Salute to you. Ooh, yeah. It was actually a 1973 to 78 GMC motorhome. That type of motorhome. A couple people guessed Winnebago. No. Now, if you were thinking Spaceballs, that was a Winnebago. Hey, maybe someday that'll be a future trivia question. Spaceballs. Definitely want to be featured on Cinema Saturday down the road. Add it to the list, Big McLeod Huge or lovely Lady Admin Gidget. Please. Spaceballs. Definitely a classic. Now, the character Francis Sawyer had a name that he preferred to be called. What was that nickname? My man Russ Gardner, living up in Alaska, and a big beer connoisseur. Now, Russ, you actually answered the trivia question correctly earlier this week, but you're the only one who chimed in, and I said, you know what the hell, we're going to hook you up with the credit. You deserve it. You're like Smith Barney. You made it the old-fashioned way. You earned it. Especially with the way you laid this one out. You said Psycho. You're absolutely right. It was Psycho. And then he went on to say, any of you homos call me Francis, and I'll kill you. Lighten up, Francis. Oh, great lines from a great movie. Russ, wicked awesome job, brother. Big love, Dr. Salute to you. Oh, yeah. As we drink a good beer together. The Trooper. Iron Maiden beer. Russ, I hope you've had one. I know you'd love it. All right, well, our birthdays are set. Let's give a couple quick shout-outs to a couple awesome cousins of mine. They're sisters. My cousin, Shelly Dunn, and my cousin, Christine Taylor. They both provided pictures as entrance into our St. Patrick's Day contest, folks. Post them up. Wear your green. Show your Irish love and heritage colors. Things of that nature. See, I got me some love for the Irish. Hey, I'm Irish, English, German, and Greek. You know, whatever my father was, I don't know because he was adopted. So, no telling. But anyway, Shelly Dunn, Christine Taylor, and then your wonderful lesser half, your awesome husband, Tim Taylor. He's got a picture in there as well. Folks, we need you the fans, to vote which picture you think should win and be our 2014 St. Patrick's Day contest winner. And that winner will get a special Love Doctor Salute, standing ovation on the St. Patrick's Day episode of Beer and Song of the Day. Voting will end, picture submissions will end on the 15th of March, the Ides of March. We need people to start voting. Keep voting. Hey, first come, first serve. Whoever submits the pick first has a better chance of getting votes. That's the way we should do it. And that is how it is. That's just the way it is. All right. I think it's time we bring on a song. This is the only actual song in the movie. The Rubber Band Man, Detroit Spinners. Love this song. And this was when they were in the, they were in the mud wrestling ring. That was awesome. If you haven't seen that, folks, you need to see the movie Stripes. I'm telling you. If you don't mind nudity, and I love nudity on women, you would love that. Alright. We got a lot of celebrity birthdays to get to. Jim Rice. I know Christine Taylor. We love our Red Sox. Jim Rice, legendary Hall of Famer, badass, number 14, left field, Boston Red Sox. Jim Rice, 61 years old today. Kat Von D, model, hottie, babe, 32 today. Hines Ward. Hines Ward, former wide receiver of the Pittsburgh Steelers. 38 years old today. Awesome stuff right there. Hey, I got a friend that turned 38 today. That's kind of cool. Actor Aidan Quinn, 55 years old today. Lester Holt, actor, 55 years old today as well. Mickey Dolenz, the youngest of the 4 legendary monkeys. Mickey Dolenz, who has a hot daughter, Amy Dolenz, by the way. Mickey Dolenz, 69 years old today. Freddie Prinze Jr. Here's another one that's 38 and doing great today. Freddie Prinze Jr. And that lucky bastard's married to Sarah Michelle Gellar. And they're still married. Might be one of those Hollywood marriages that actually work. I love it. Great stuff. He's a former hunk of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. Hey, little buddy. That's right. Alan Hale Jr., the skipper from Gilligan's Island. Now, I always thought he was born 1918 on this day. But I'm reading 1921 now. I don't know how they change birth dates after they're dead. I don't get that. But I do know he passed away in 1990. Alan Hale Jr., happy birthday to him. He's celebrating in a better place. James Vanderbeek, actor, 37 years old today. Kenny Smith, former NBA basketball player. You see him a lot on TNT with Charles Barkley and Ernie Johnson for NBA games. Kenny Smith, 49 years old today. Former NHL hockey player, Hall of Famer Larry Murphy, defenseman, 53 years old today, as is wonderful lady actress Cameron Manheim, phenomenal actress, 53 years old today as well. Late great actress Sid Charisse, born this day in 1922, passed away 2008. Legendary slugger, Major League Baseball player Dick Allen, 72 years old today. Little Peggy March sang one of my favorite songs, I Will Follow Him, in 1963. She was only 15. She was only 14, 15 years old when she sang that song. Little Peggy March is 66 years old today. Ralph H. Baer, B-A-E-R, entrepreneur, 92 years old today. That deserves a love, Dr. Salute. Born the same exact month and year as Sid Charisse. Clive Burr, drummer for Iron Maiden. Born on this day in 1957, passed away in 2013, just passed away last year. Multiple sclerosis. Him and his lady both had MS. MS is just a horrible, horrible disease. It just zaps the life out of you. Richard Pryor, Annette Funicello. I mean, they suffered for over 20 years from it. And Clive Burr, drummer of Iron Maiden. There you go. Very sad, just awful. Lynn Redgrave, actress, born this day 1943, sadly passed away in 2010. And then the late great Mississippi blues legend, Mississippi John Hurt. Born this day in 1962, passed away in 1892 rather, passed away in 1966. Had a recording session in 1928, and then wasn't heard from for 35 years. They rediscovered him in 1963, and he recorded a whole bunch more songs before he passed away. I've seen some sources say he was born in 1893. Some sources say he passed away in 1967, but I believe 1892 to 1966 are the correct dates. So, with that said, I think we need to start bringing out more sound bites, and we need to get to our babes of the day, hunks of the day, on Beer and Song of the Day. Movie facts.
Name's Francis Sawyer.
Here you go, Russ Gardner.
Everybody calls me Psycho. Any of you guys call me Francis?
Let's show off Bill Murray. Our first hunk of the day on Bearded Song of the Day. Hell yeah.
And I don't like nobody touching my stuff. Just keeping me hooks off. If I catch any of you guys in my stuff, I'll kill you. Also, I don't like nobody touching me. Now, any of you homos touch me, and I'll kill you.
John Winger.
Lighten up, Francis.
Classic.
You're all in this together. One of these men may save your life one of these days. You understand that? Then again, maybe one of us won't.
I'll kill you.
My name's Dewey Oxburger.
There you go.
My friends call me Ox. You might have noticed I've got a slight weight problem. No. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
John Candy. Boy, I miss him.
He told me I swallow a lot of aggression, along with a lot of pizzas. Pizzas. I'm basically a shy person. I'm a shy guy, and he suggested taking one of these aggression training courses. You know, these aggressive training courses like ASK, those type of things. Anyway, it cost $400. $400 to join this thing. Well, I didn't have the money.
Late great actress Fran Ryan.
Join the army. It's free. So I figured, while I'm here, I'll lose a few pounds. And you got what, a 6 to 8 week training program here? A real tough one? Which is perfect for me. I'm gonna walk out of here a lean, mean fighting machine.
Yeah! Classic. This would have been perfect to play while showing off Bill Murray.
I've always been kind of a pacifist.
Actually, no. Harold
When I
Ramis.
was a kid, my father told me, never hit anyone in anger unless you're absolutely sure you can get away with it. I don't know what kind of soldier I'm going to be, but I want you guys to know that if we ever get into real heavy combat, I'll be right behind you guys every step of the way.
Okay, Mr. Push-Ups. Let's hear your story. Chicks dig me.
Bill Murray.
Because I rarely wear underwear. When I do, it's usually something unusual. But now I know why I have always loved women guys like you. It's not just the uniform. It's the stories to tell. So much fun and the imagination. Lee Harvey. You are a madman. When you stole that cow and your friend tried to make it with the cow, I want to party with you, girlfriend. If the two of us together, get it.
Folks, we gotta show off some pictures of the EM50. For you, Jeff Dimmitt.
I'm going to volunteer.
There it is. GMC.
An army without leaders is like a foot.
See the GMC on there? Mm-hmm.
And Sergeant Hulka isn't always going to be there to be that big toe for us. I think that we owe a big round of applause to our newest, bestest buddy, Big Toe, Sergeant Hulka. Well, okay, hotshot. We're gonna see what kind of soldier you are. Reveille's old 500.
What a beast of a vehicle. And I missed the part where he says, or Sergeant Hulka will, with the big toe, see how far he can shove it up your ass. Or as he said it, how far he can shove it up your ass. Love that picture. Love it. Alright. I know what you want, folks. I think you're looking for a babe of the day, aren't you? Who better than the lovely PJ Souls, who sadly didn't have a really long movie career or anything, but she's done nudity. Yeah, baby. Sergeant Hulk blows up. Here you go. Oh, can't show that one. Extended version of Stripes. There's a topless picture of PJ Souls.
He said he couldn't make it. Why don't you?
Cool. Look at that smile. So cute.
Take one step back, Winger. Move it.
MPs, military police. Not a lot of pictures of her, unfortunately, from the movie. But we did what we could. Ooh, baby.
All right, soldier. Let's see how you fire that.
So nowadays, looking pretty good, huh? Great for her age.
Coordinates.
Yes, sir. They determine where the mortars.
Soldier.
Stella Hansen.
A lot of money teaching you how to fire that thing. Now set it then.
That would be John Larroquette right there with Timothy Busfield.
Soldier, the only way to learn anything is to do it. Now fire the weapon.
Fire the weapon.
All right. Any of you suckholes want to come up here and knock me off?
From Halloween. The movie Halloween.
Oh, shit. Incoming!
Military, America's fighting women. Nice profile, huh? Ooh, can't show that one.
Sergeant, does this mean we're through for the day?
That was such a classic. There's so many classic scenes in this movie, folks. Telling you, you're really cheating yourselves if you've never seen this movie. All right. Now, we just honored this man recently. Unfortunately, just passed away. Harold Ramis passed away at the age of 69 just a couple weeks ago. Harold Ramis was hilarious. Russell Zisky. Look at that hair. Look at them glasses, huh? Hell yeah. Now, you know, according to Ivan Reitman, in the DVD commentary, the scene where Bill Murray is loading the rich woman's suitcases into the trunk and he hits himself in the crotch was an accident. Murray really did hit himself in the crotch with the case, thus his very real line, "Oh, my balls!" Yeah. I would have said the same thing too. "Oh, my balls!" The cast improvised virtually all the dialogue where they sit around and tell their backstories. This includes Murray's lines about Lee Harvey making out with a cow and calling Sergeant Hulka a big toe. Yes, folks, a lot of improv in this movie. Great movie. You know, these two guys were actually best of friends for so many years. John Larroquette, that's right, that guy. Improvised the dialogue where he's watching the girls in the shower. Oh, one of my favorite scenes. Through the telescope, including the odd line, "Oh, God, I wish I was a loofah." According to Larroquette, he had to explain to Ivan Reitman what a loofah was. On scene, Harold Ramis. According to Ivan Reitman, Bill Murray insisted, it's Patches. It's Princess Delilah. Hi, baby.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
All right, just checking. Ew, he eats his own poop. He has a wet nose. Now, Bill Murray insisted that Harold Ramis be cast as his friend for two reasons. One, they were longtime friends in real life, and two, so Ramis could help Murray rewrite his dialogue or help him improvise. That's cool. That's teamwork makes the dream work, folks. And this movie was fantastic. According to John Larroquette, he was drunk in many of his scenes. So John Larroquette was drunk in a lot of his scenes. And Captain Stillman. That's pretty funny. I did not know that. Now, hey, Guts Magazine. Zisky rates the Russians. Yep. I think we need that article to come back. According to Ivan Reitman in the DVD commentary, Columbia Pictures wanted to cut out the scene where Sergeant Hulka and John Winger have a confrontation in the latrine. They felt the scene was too serious, but Reitman insisted that it be left in to truly establish Sergeant Hulka's strength and authority, and I think that was the right thing to do as well. The U.S. Army was actually very helpful and cooperative during filming, folks, which surprised Ivan Reitman since the script depicts the military as being made up largely of buffoons. Interesting. Lead, mean, fighting machine. Love that. Boy, do we miss those guys. They were legends. Now, an Ivan Reitman prank to have some of the characters drag Warren Oates' character into the mud during the obstacle course scene led to Oates chipping a tooth and Reitman getting a tongue lashing from Oates. Warren Oates, that's right. Sergeant Hulka. So he chipped a tooth in that movie. Now, among the crowd at the graduation parade, although they were unseen, was P.J. Souls' then husband, Dennis Quaid. Yep, Dennis Quaid was lucky enough to play with P.J. Souls for a while. The EM-50 urban assault vehicle was built from a 1973 to 1978 GMC motorhome. How about that? Well, there you go there, Jeff Dimmitt. You nailed it, brother. And now Winger throws the keys to his cab into the Ohio River from the same bridge where boxing great Muhammad Ali claims to have thrown his Olympic gold medal. Wow. I wonder if they ever found that. Now, John Winger states after doing push-ups in his apartment, I got to get in shape or I'll be dead before I'm 30. Well, he was actually 31 when the movie was filmed. And that ain't right. Because Bill Murray was born late in 1950, so he was actually 30 years old when the movie was filmed. Internet Movie Database. Not always perfect. The character nicknamed Psycho, Francis Sawyer. Russ Gardner, you're going to love this. The character nicknamed Psycho is actually named Francis. Francis is Norman Bates' middle name in the movie from 1960, the classic Psycho. Gotta love the references there. Da-do ron, 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 da-do ron, ron. Look at that. Written by Harold Ramis. This guy was incredible, folks. He definitely was. Do-Wah-Diddy-Diddy, a central theme performed by cast members, was originally recorded in the United States by the Exciters in late 1963. Oh, I said Do-Ron-Ron. Whoops, Do-Wah-Diddy-Diddy. Jeez, I confused the two songs. Bear with me. Do-Ron-Ron was the Crystals in 1963. Do-Wah-Diddy-Diddy, originally done by the Exciters in late 63, during the British invasion, it was covered by Manfred Mann, as I mentioned. It rose to number 1 on the U.S. pop charts in July 1960. Wow. The song has become a popular cadence in the U.S. military. Pretty cool. EM-50, Urban Assault Vehicle. I think one more picture of that awesome vehicle shall suffice. As one more swig of this stuff. Well, shoot. Let's bring on another soundbite as we show off Sean Young. We'll always remember her as Ray Stinkle in Ace Ventura. But I fell in love with her when she was only 21, 22 years old in Stripes. Our beautiful brunette, Sean Young. Now, that's actually Bill Murray and PJ Souls in this scene. I think Harold Ramis was the luckier one of the two. Private Cooper. Ooh. Driving the EM50.
Hopelessly, deeply in love with me, aren't you? Yeah. I knew it.
We're gonna go have some serious sex.
Even before I picked this up. It's about time you came around.
So what do we do now?
Let's flex.
Check out the general's closets. Nice to know you can move like that, yeah?
Well, it's nice to make me so hot.
Oh, baby.
Hold on, Ray. Got a special tool for you.
And look at her. She looks good today. She's 54 years old, going on 55. She'll be 55 this year, folks. She looks fantastic for her age. Sean Young, absolutely beautiful. You know, basic training in Stripes takes place at the fictional Fort Arnold, which was actually a fort during the 18th century. It was named for General Benedict Arnold, who we all know was branded as a traitor, and then it was renamed West Point. How about that? Ooh, how about that? Now, according to the DVD special features, the film was originally conceived as a vehicle for Cheech and Chong. Can you imagine Cheech and Chong doing this movie instead? I don't know if I could do that. Ivan Reitman has also stated that the reason this fell through was because their manager insisted, and Cheech and Chong didn't know about this, he insisted on a 25% share of Reitman's next 5 films, which he wasn't willing to give up. And, you know, I don't blame him for that. Come on. Greed. The script was then rewritten for Bill Murray and Harold Ramis, and most of the stoner humor was shifted to the Elmo character played by Judge Reinhold. So that's where they came up with that idea. Interesting. The scene, the morning after John Winger and MP officer Stella Hansen had sex in General Barnaky's house. Yeah. When they emerged from the trunk is actually a lift from a cut scene when the guys and girls meet up in Germany. No shit. This lift is now something of a continuity error in the special edition DVD, where those cut scenes in the German hotel are now restored. Yeah. You can tell this because if you watch the decor of the general's bedroom and Winger and Hansen's wardrobe, it's the same clothing they're wearing in the German hotel suite, and the general's decor in the suite are the same. And that is where she showed her boobies too, in the extended version that I need to see. Now here's an interesting one for you. The last sentence the platoon shouts during their performance at graduation, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," is a sentence that was popularly used to test typewriters and telegraph machines because it contains every letter of the alphabet at least once. Remember that. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Look that one up, folks. See, you learn something new on Beer and Song of the Day every day. Alright, I think it's time for another sound bite as we are going to show off one more hunk of the day. The legendary late great Warren Oates passed away from a heart attack on April 3rd, 1982 at the much too young age of 53 years old. Warren Oates, Sergeant Holka, love that name. We're mutants. Here you go.
We're all very different people. We're not what you say. We're not Spartans. We're Americans.
Americans.
With a capital A, huh? You know what that means? Do you? That means that our forefathers were kicked out of every decent country in the
This is
world.
a great speech.
We are the wretched refuse. We're underdogs. We're mutts. Here's proof. His nose is cold. But there's no animal that's more faithful
Hulkenberger franchise.
or lovable than the mutt. Who saw Old Yeller? Who cried when Old Yeller got shot at the end? Nobody cried when Old Yeller got shot, I'm sure.
It's Mustache Madness month. You gotta show him with a mustache. Warren Oates.
So we're all dog faces. We're all very, very different. But there's one thing that we all have in common. We were all stupid enough to enlist in the army. We're mutants. There's something wrong with us. Something very, very wrong with us.
Interesting mugshot.
Something seriously wrong with us. We're soldiers. But we're American soldiers. We've been kicking ass for 200 years. We're 10 and 1.
The loss is Vietnam.
Now we don't have to worry about whether or not we practice.
Warren Oates. Seems like he always had a
Don't
cigarette in
have
his
to worry
mouth.
about whether Captain Stillman wants to have us hung. All we have to do is to be the great
Young
American
picture.
fighting soldier that is inside each.
Like that picture right here from 1961.
Now do what I do. And say what I say.
Tough guy in a lot of movies.
And make me proud. Ball in.
In the motor pool. I'm telling you, I'm starting to think Warren Oates might have been kind of like Joe Pesci. Tough guy, you know? Harold Ramis was initially reluctant to play the role of Russell Zisky, and Dennis Quaid auditioned for the role, but Bill Murray was adamant about Ramis appearing in the film and said he would not do the film without him. Quaid, who was married to co-star P.J. Soles at the time, appears as an extra during the graduation scene. I didn't hear you. Now P.J. Soles, who plays the role of Stella, also played Private Wanda Winter the year before in the movie version of Private Benjamin, who we know Lorna Patterson was in the TV show Private Benjamin a year later. Oh, another hottie. John Winger's habit of hiding his money when removing it from his pocket is lifted from Dr. Hugo Z. Hackenbush in A Day at the Races from 1937. That is a Marx Brothers classic movie right there. I thought it was 1938 that movie came out, but it was 37, 38. At the end of the film, the four main characters received Distinguished Service Crosses. That's quite a medal in the military there. And I had to throw this in there. Warren Oates, right there, was only 31 years old in one of my favorite Twilight Zone episodes of all time, The Purple Testament, where there's a guy, William Reynolds, who can read death on people's faces. Dick York from Bewitched was in the episode as well. Just a fantastic episode of Twilight Zone. In fact, Warren Oates was in a couple of episodes of Twilight Zone. All right, let's see here. The climax of the movie is set in Czechoslovakia. Director Ivan Reitman was born in Czechoslovakia. I think it's time we bring out our final babe of the day. And I had to search long and hard for her. Hard. Here you go. Razzle Dazzle at graduation. Our final soundbite here.
Where the hell have you been, soldier? Training, sir! Training!
Anita
What kind
Roberta
of training,
Leighton.
son? Army training, sir! Army training, sir!
That's her in the red dress nowadays.
Order! Who?
Soap opera actress as well.
Stop there! Right! Who wanted the chicken cross the road? Right! He stepped out of range, got hit by a tree. He ain't no chicken at all. No! Left hand, clear.
This was a great scene.
Where there, Salute? 3, 5, 7, 4, razzle dazzle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. First round, box jump over the lazy dog.
Oh, can't show that one. Can't show that one.
Where's your drill sergeant, men? Food up, sir! Sir!
Young and the Restless.
Yes, sir. These are Sergeant Hulkers men. He was injured during basic training.
I see.
Look at that. With the
I
Hoff.
understand that you men completed your training on your own? That's the fact, sir! That's the fact, sir! Captain,
Yes, sir.
these are exactly the kind of go-getters I want working on my
General
EM-50
Barnaby.
project in Italy.
But, sir, these men...
Don't butt me, Captain. I want them on the plane tonight.
Roberta Leighton and David Hasselhoff.
Gentlemen,
That's awesome.
party time, battalion
That was from a movie called Barracuda. Roberta Leighton. Well. The basic training scenes. Let's see. We already know they were filmed at Fort Knox, Kentucky. The barracks in the film are still at Fort Knox, but they've been gutted and converted into an urban welfare training course. As of 2010, the United States Army Armor School is being moved to Fort Benning, Georgia, as part of the United States BRAC program, which I was reading as Base Realignment and Closure. I don't think they'll ever close Fort Knox, though. Can you imagine? Where would they put all the gold? According to Ivan Reitman in DVD commentary, Kim Basinger. Can you imagine Kim Basinger being in the movie? She was offered the part of MP Officer Stella Hansen, but she was turned down when her agent asked for too much money. See, again, greed. Greed kills. Bill Murray agreed to do the film 2 weeks before shooting began. He did not show up until the third day of shooting because he was attending baseball games instead. Well, thank God he showed up. John Deal stayed in character as the not-too-bright cruiser throughout filming. After the film wrapped up, Deal apologized to Ivan Reitman for being dumb all the time. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. He's the one, the guy with the wet nose. How about Sergeant Hulka? Was originally supposed to be killed in the mortar accident and replaced by his twin brother, which would have also been played by Warren Oates. But thankfully, the idea was discarded before filming. Yeah, that would have been kind of stupid. A 9-minute sequence was filmed in which John and Russell take LSD and accidentally end up on a mission to fight rebels in the Colombian jungle. Columbia Pictures thought it was the best scene in the film, but Ivan Reitman deleted it because he felt that it did not fit the film's tone. Which, I don't think it would have either. Now, John Larroquette, other than being drunk all the time during the movie, he broke his nose while filming an additional take of a scene of him running through a door. Maybe it's because he was drunk. The shot shown in the film is the first take. Heavy makeup was applied to Larroquette's nose for the rest of filming. It's the final film of Robert J. Wilkie, who was General Barnaby. John Winger's red Boy Scout jacket that he wears at the bus station, and when going AWOL, has a great Salt Lake Council patch on the shoulder. Utah. Film debut of Timothy Busfield, as I mentioned. Fort Knox is also near the U.S. Bullion Depository. Leon appeared as a soldier in the Jungle Acid Trip deleted scene. Robert J. Wilkie had trouble remembering his lines. His shots took longer to shoot than the soldier's graduation drill routine. Oh shit. Wow. Ivan Reitman requested Joe Flaherty for the part of the border guard, but due to a mix-up, Joseph X. Flaherty was accidentally cast in the role. Reitman was able to contact the Flaherty that he had originally wanted. The other Flaherty was given a small role as Sergeant Crocker. Cool. See, that's kind of cool. John Winger's use of the phrase, "We are wretched refuse," to describe how the platoon was made up of men from around the world is a reference to the classic poem, The New Colossus, by the 19th century American poet Emma Lazarus. The New Colossus, of course, describing the Statue of Liberty, appears on a plaque at the base of the statue. And director Ivan Reitman admits to being embarrassed by the third act of the film, but Reitman had determined that a film about the army needed to have a war and created the conflict with Czechoslovakia, which, as we mentioned, was his birthplace. That's where he was from. Well, folks, I hope you all want to watch Stripes now. I know I do. Time to slam the rest of this here beer. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, time to make like a fetus to head out, so everybody take care of a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive my spirit drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yanks fan, or what's dumber than that is rooting for puke-infested goober schnitzels like Eli. Oh. Excuse me. I'm as good as Tom Brady. Manning, or men slapping women, or animal abuse, or racism, or people to watch on bets, or fake friends, or anybody that supports, defends, or is a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big, fat GFY. Folks, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Hey, look at Big McGlide Huge on our admin line. She's done nudies, too. Talking about Wendy Hughes, his girl. I know. I'm going to shoot him a picture. All right, folks. See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. America.